So, after playing for 20 minutes, really awfully, I decided to stop the recording, come back and introduce myself one more time. My name is Gotti. Please, I haven't uploaded in some time, but I'm really back again. At least for some time, for this video. I don't know, because I've got a lot of stuff to do in real life, so don't know when the regular uploads are going to resume. But yeah, I'm basically still using the team I used in the beginning of the VGC 2018 season, with some alterations, Nidoqueen and Eelektross mainly, and also the Volcarona set is different. Yeah, that's the basic idea. And we're gonna face someone, Asakura, from I don't know where, with Tapu Koko, Kartana, Tyranitar, Malodic, Landorus T and Charizard. Looks like a Charizard Y, but I don't know. Gonna lead Scrafty and Jellicent, even though he has got that Melodic. And I think Eelektross is really good in this. So is Mobile. So these are the 4 Pokemon I'm going to bring. Nidoqueen looks delicious, but it's only good against 3, maybe 4 Pokemon. Whereas Mobile is actually also good against the same ones, or it's at least against 4. I want to bring Eelektross because it has Flamethrower, Wild Charge, and Acid Spray. Acid Spray is really going to be important in this, powering my Jellicent's attacks. Yeah, Mobile. Let's see, do I really want to bring Mobile? No, you know what? You're right. Nidoqueen is the call for this game, not Mobile. Even though yeah, these are the 4 monsters that I want to bring. So yeah, I think he's going to lead Kartana and maybe, what if he leads Kartana and Tyranitar? That would be really bad, I think. Although I can take a Leaf Blade at -1 from that Kartana, if he leads that. Kartana and Melodic, okay. Shiny Kartana, whoa! So anyway, even though I could take a Kartana Leaf Blade, I'm not gonna risk it because Leaf Blade has a high chance to crit. So I'm going to... Oh, it's an Adrenaline Orb Melodic, how original. It's like the Weakness Policy Tyranitar from 2013. And Trick Room. Trick Room is the way to go. Trust me. Fake Out, so it might be an AV Kartana, I don't know. Simply because it did not protect. But whatever, I don't know. Nice, he didn't burn me. That's actually really nice. Gonna double target the Kartana right now. Drain Punch and Shadow Ball it. Because I really want to get rid of that Kartana. Yeah, Water Spout would not have made a difference on that Melodic, so yeah, whatever. Or, yeah, Shadow Ball was the correct play, I think. One threat away. Now there is only the Scalding Melodic, which brings me to my Berry, but burns me as well. God, I hate this. Brings probably in Charizard. Brings in Charizard probably, I meant to say. Or Landorus. No, Landorus. He wouldn't bring in Landorus, right? Probably brings in Charizard to set up the Sun, but that would weaken his Melodic. So I don't know, why would you bring Melodic on a team that has Charizard? I don't know. And I'm waiting on his decision. Brings in Tapu Koko, okay. So I've learned that Water Spout won't take out the Tapu Koko even after I've used knockoff on it. So I'm not even going to bother trying to not Water Spouting it or Hydro Vortexing it. So yeah, there's that. I really hope it isn't Focus Sash, because that would screw me over. Let's see, Drain Punch onto the Melodic, doing minimal damage, but damage nonetheless. That I probably need in order for my Eelektross to knock it out in one hit, or in one hit, you know what I mean. I just needed some chip damage on it. I really hope the Tapu Koko is not focus sashed. And it isn't. Nice. Scald coming out. Not even taking out my Scrafty. Okay, so this is excellent because now I can taunt the Melodic. But on the other hand, it kind of sucks because my Trick Room turns are expiring slowly but surely. Tyranitar is his lost. Okay. So change of plans. I'm not going to use Taunt on the Melodic. I'm instead going to Drain Punch and Water Spout. Not even thinking about it. Not even thinking about it for 2 seconds. Okay, maybe that was a misplay. Or not, because the Tyranitar seems to be scarfed or does not carry Protect. Which is a bummer for him, but it wins me the game, I guess. Water Spout should take out the Tyranitar from that range, right? Yes, it does. A critical hit. I don't think it mattered. Because, yeah, I mean, it's full-powered thing. It's a full-powered thing. Water Spout. Jellicent is just too strong. Okay, no, actually it isn't. It's quite underwhelming in strength, but whatever. Eelektross comes in. And goes for the Wild Charge and Shadow Ball. And that should be game. So, after 2 terrible games that you're not ought to see, we finally got a decent game, or actually one that I'm able to not play terribly. Yeah, because those other 2 games, they were really bad. On my part, I made some really silly mistakes that should not have been. And I'm glad that I'm finally here back, playing this game that I oh so love. I don't know why he never protected with his mons. Maybe he doesn't have Protect, I don't know. Maybe he does have it, but I don't know. It's really weird. No, I do not want to save the battle because I already have it saved on recording. And continue battling. I don't know how many games I will play today. I guess I'm just going to play until I'm either really frustrated or I am really content with my performance. Piero VGC, oh, and he's playing, I think, no. Is this the Japan Nationals winning team? Because it's got a Nidoqueen, so it's obviously got to be that, right? Anyway, and it's got a Cresselia, Tapu Fini, Salamence, Cortana, and okay, so this might actually be that thing. Yeah, so what I want to do is lead Jellicent and Scrafty, because I think, or actually Jellicent and Mobile, with Scrafty in the back, and Nidoqueen. Because, as you will see, he will lead Cortana and Incineroar, or I'm predicting that kind of type of lead anyway. So I'm going to get my first Intimidate off with my Mobile, gonna protect with my Jellicent, bring in my Scrafty, get the second Intimidate off, and then go from there, and fake out whatever is more threatening to me. Also, my Scrafty won't be intimidated as opposed to if I lead a Scrafty, so yeah. yeah, that's basically the plan on the gist of it. The gist? I don't know. I don't even know how to write that word. Yeah. But that shouldn't deter me from using it. And he's got that trial helper assistant cap and a what is he called? A karate man thing. Oh, or he leads Incineroar and Salamence. Okay. That's good as well, because okay, no, actually that's bad because I can't switch in my I guess I can't switch in my Scrafty right now simply because why can't I switch in my Scrafty? Because he could. No, he won't double edge my mobile. And even if it double edges my mobile, I think at -2 I can take a double edge. So I'm gonna bring in Scrafty right here. Fake out the Salamence next turn and set up the Trick Room. I don't think he has Malicious Moonsault on his Incineroar. That would be interesting, to say the least. Interesting to see 4 Intimidates go off in the first turn. That's what I can say about this. Let's see, the fake out into, no, probably the Flare Blitz and the Double Edge. Or no, the knockoff and Double Edge into Jellicent, I guess. As expected. So we're gonna Trick Room right here and fake out the Salamence. Because the Salamence has the higher attack stat, even though Incineroar can use a super effective move, I don't think it's as threatening as the Salamence, because Salamence attacks with Double Edge, Incineroar with knockoff. You get it, right? Brings in Tapu Fini. Okay. Now the stupid thing is that I can't really switch in a mobile into this field, or actually I could, but I mean to no, I don't know what I want to say, but whatever. I have to Shadow Ball the Tapu Fini because I need some prior damage in order for Nidoqueen to do at least a tad bit of damage, or at least to knock it out in one hit. That's what I wanted to say. Man, my English is so rusty. I shouldn't have taken such a large pause of it. Brings in Incineroar, okay. I can deal with this. Another Intimidate goes off. Shadow Ball into the Tapu Fini, does some decent damage, or actually does nothing. Now that I see it. Goes for the Calm Mind. What I will do is protect my Nidoqueen, and let's see, will the Water Spout knock out Incineroar? If it is, no, it won't. It won't, I know that it won't. So I'm gonna have to Hydro Vortex it and protect my Nidoqueen over here. The only thing he can fake out is the Nidoqueen, so that's really the only threat right here. The stupid thing is that Incineroar is so bulky that I have to use Water Spout as the C move, Hydro Vortex, because otherwise Water Spout would not knock out the Incineroar. But then again, I guess knocking out Incineroar in one hit wouldn't have been that detrimental, so I guess I could have gotten away with 2 Water Spouts knocking it out. But then again, I don't know what that Tapu Fini is up to. Maybe another Calm Mind. Yeah, another Calm Mind. So I guess I should have used Water Spout, because then I would have gotten 2 more chip damages, 2 more turns of chip damage onto that Tapu Fini. Yeah. Let's see what he brings in right here onto that Incineroar slot. I already forgot what he has on his team. In Nidoqueen, he brings his own Nidoqueen in it. Okay. So Nidoqueen should drop to the Water Spout, unless it is Assault Vested, but I don't think it is. And the... okay, this is stupid, because I think this Sludge Bomb will put the what's it called? Will put the Tapu Fini into berry range. Let's see. And not knock it out. Yeah, berry range and not knock it out. That's stupid. Or that's unfortunate, rather. Man, these super berries are really too much. +2 should knock out my Nidoqueen, which is unfortunate. But I can deal with it. Because now I can bring in... What do I bring in right here? Yeah, Mawile. That's what I wanted to say. Because my Mawile attacks physically, and he does not have any Intimidators on his team anymore. Also... Thing. Also a thing. Water Spout will take out Nidoqueen, so there we have that. Should I? Yeah, I think I will have to use Play Rough onto that Tapu Fini because Ironhead might not be able to quite get the damage off. Also, he got his safely going to protect with double protect, maybe even. Or switch out and protect. Yeah. Kinda should have seen this coming, but I mean, I'm really not in a position to predict. Because he has a +2 Tapu Fini, he's commanding, dictating this game. Yeah. What, he did not protect his Tapu Fini. Wow, what an absolute madman. What an absolute madman. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Not really that impressed by his play though. I'm kind of disappointed he didn't protect his Tapu Fini, but whatever. So we're gonna protect the Jellicent right here and switch out into Scrafty, which should be able to take a North Power. Because it's not super effective. Yeah. Then next turn I can fake out the elements and set up Trick Room again and go from there. Please do not double edge my mobile. Or goes for Hyper Voice. Okay, so I can take that, I think. Oh, that puts me in berry range. Wow. Had I not had this berry, I probably would have lost this game. Well, it's still not won, but it's heavily in my favor right now. Trick Room and Fake Out. I think he will target the Jellicent with his Nidoqueen, simply because I do have, what's it called? Simply because I do have Water Spout, and Water Spout's damage output is tied to its HP count. And Scrafty, well, fighting is resisted by both of his mons. I think I should steal Water Spout though. Yeah, Water Spout still though. Let's see, does it say how much power it has got? No, it doesn't. Or actually Shadow Ball these Salamence. And knock off the Salamence? Question mark. Yeah, because I definitely am not allowed to lose both of my Pokemon this turn. And Salamence is the only thing that can kind of provoke this situation of losing both my mons in one turn. Shadow Ball finishing off that Salamence, and let's see what he does with this Nidoqueen. Earth powers the Jellicent, okay. Take it like a champ. Shadow Ball the Nidoqueen and knock off the Nidoqueen. Maybe I should have taunted it, but I think it's going to protect it anyway. Now anyway. Yeah. Let's see, I think this is the last turn of Trick Room, yes. But I'm still going to Shadow Ball. Should I taunt it? Yeah, I think I will taunt it, because then I can Sucker Punch with my Mobile for the W. FTW. Yes, he fails his double protect. Wow, that could have been one hell of a thing if he had gotten that double protect off. Man, Nidoqueen is so bulky. Gonna Trick Room anyway and knock off the Nidoqueen, because I have to knock off the Nidoqueen. Goes for the Earth Power, probably onto, yep, onto Jellicent to prevent the Trick Room. Let's see what item he was carrying. Yeah, a Life Orb, because that's the only... Well, I guess you could argue that Assault Vest makes also sense on a Nidoqueen, but I'm definitely a more of a... what's it called? A supporter of Life Orb. Go for Sucker Punch, and that should be game. Yeah, that is actually game. Okay, so we've won the last 2 games. Let's see if we can continue this streak further on down this stream, or this video, whatever this is. I don't want to save the battle video, but what I want to do is actually continue battling. Last game was really interesting, I think. Oh, okay, let's talk about this game against Theo from Germany, Baden-Württemberg. And he's got a team of Tyranitar, Garchomp, Cresselia, Incineroar, Tapu Fini, and Aegislash, and he has got his lead put in ASAP. So I think I want to lead Volcarona and Jellicent, with Scrafty in the back definitely, and Nidoqueen. Scrafty looks really tasty in this, beating Tyranitar, Cresselia, Incineroar, Aegislash, also intimidating the Garchomp, which probably is Mega, now that I think about it. Also, what's it called? Nidoqueen really tasty against 5 of his mons actually, except for the Cresselia. So yeah, let's see how we fare in this game with these 4 Pokemon. I think he leads Tyranitar and Aegislash. That's probably the most sensible lead I could imagine on his part. Cresselia and Aegislash, okay. I think he's going to thing with his Aegislash, either switch it out into Tyranitar, or he's going to King's Shield. So I'm going to bring in my Scrafty onto the Jellicent slot and overheat the Aegislash nonetheless, because Volcarona can't really touch Cresselia, and yeah, it's bad days for everyone. Let's see what we do over here. So it looks like Aegislash is either min speed or is not switching out. I really hope it's not switching out though. Helping Hand, okay, so he probably went for the Ghost TMC move. Or just regular, what's it called? Regular Shadow Ball. But I hope it's the Ghost C move, because then he's going to waste it on the Scrafty. And in hindsight, I could have just set up the Trick Room with a Rage Powder and Rage Powder and what's it called? Trick Room, but I think this is the better way to start off this game. Wasting a Z move on him. Yeah. Yo, that does a lot of damage, but I survived it with 1 HP. It was a crit! What? A critical hit. Gonna overheat the Aegislash. As well as taunt the Aegislash. Probably Tapu Fini coming in, or Tyranitar, okay. So he can't protect his Tyranitar next turn. Which is really absolutely fantastic, because this means I can just Drain Punch the Tyranitar. Cresselia goes for Trick Room. Wow, absolutely fantastic play. He supports me greatly. And now I should be able to get off all my health back. But I suggest, I think I shall switch my Volcarona out into, or actually I'm going to overheat the Tyranitar and Drain Punch the Tyranitar, just in case it brings in his Aegislash one more time. Yeah, that's, I think, the thing. Should he bring in Tapu Fini? I don't know how else to feel about this. But then again, I've got my Volcarona out there that supports this measure against Tapu Fini with Rage Powdering the Moonblast away from, directed at my Scrafty, and Scrafty is back at full health. Going for overheat, but Garchomp avoids the attack, probably also has a Sand Whale, but whatever. Sensing Cresselia again, probably to reverse the Trick Room. So what I'm going to do is switch in, or actually, yeah, switch in Jellicent and taunt the Cresselia to prevent a switch of the Trick Room again. Because he probably realized all of his mons are faster than my mons, so why did he set up the Trick Room? So he doesn't know. Yeah. And well, this Earthquake is definitely going to hurt, but let's see what we can do about it. Uses Helping Hand, okay, so that's something I did not expect. That's gonna hurt. I'm pretty sure. Scrafty takes it with 14 HP, but I think it's going down to Sandstorm. No, it isn't. Okay, that's great. Because now I can bring in my Nidoqueen, go for Ice Beam and knock off. And I've got 2 more turns of Trick Room, which is absolutely fantastic. Knock off onto the Cresselia. And he doesn't even protect his Garchomp. What is up with this? Wow, he freezes my Nidoqueen. That's not good. That's absolutely not good. Okay, now I'm kind of scared actually. How am I going to win this? I think I will Earth Power, pray for a Thaw out from my Nidoqueen and protect my Volcarona here. The Sandstorm is going to whittle down this Cresselia turn by turn a little. Consider, oh no, this is the last turn of Trick Room and Sandstorm I wanted to say. which is actually kind of good because it means that this overheat probably, or well, I don't know what I want to say though. It's kind of complicated talking in English and thinking in English. Goes for Ice Beam onto Volcarona, trying to probably trying to get a freeze on it. Earth Power and overheat the Cresselia. This should knock out the Cresselia, right? I mean, it's a Volcarona that uses, or it does not knock it out, just barely doesn't knock it out. Goes for Ice Beam. Why would you Ice Beam and Volcarona? I don't understand it. This is really stupid, I think. Yeah, this is definitely stupid. Gonna Earth Power the Aegislash, or actually Ice Beam the Cresselia, and overheat the Aegislash. I hope he doesn't protect his Aegislash. And he protected his Aegislash, so I should PP max my overheats. That's the thing that I'm going to take away from this game. Oh my god, if I lose this game right now, I'm gonna be so mad. So mad though. Earth Power, and I guess I'm going to Rage Powder, because there is not really much else to do with my Volcarona right now, other than letting it die. I mean, it's bound to happen that I unthaw, right? That I thaw, I mean, not unthaw. I mean, meant to say that I thaw. And I'm still frozen solid. I'm sorry that I had to clap, but I had to clap, absolutely. I'm borderline frustrated right now. I bet you I'm going to thaw out right now. Okay, at least I didn't. Wow, what an anticlimactic win to this game from my opponents, man. I mean, he took complete advantage of that freeze that I got. I hate that when people take advantage of hacks. I mean, if it is freeze hacks, I mean, I can, because that's the only hacks you can take really advantage of. I guess sleep turns you can also take kind of advantage of, but I mean, he didn't even target the Nidoqueen, even though Nidoqueen was the threat on the field. Yeah, and he basically was able to neglect it. And yeah, I mean, the frozen status should be nerfed to similar to the sleep status, because I mean, like, you're not gonna stay frozen all the time, you know. You're gonna melt you're gonna melt by time as time goes by, you know. At least that's what I think. Yeah. Freaking cringe, man. I think I will lead Mobile and Jellicent with, or actually that's a really bad idea, just in case he leads. If he leads Scalding, Marlotic and Tapu Lele, that would be a really bad lead for me. What can I lead against that? I guess I could lead Volcarona and Jellicent against that. With Nidoqueen in the back, as well as Eelektross. Yeah, Eelektross looks real fine in this. I'm kind of expecting, as I already said, a Melodic and Tapu Lele lead. Let's see what it leads though. Melodic and Salaman's lead, okay. Which is even worse than what I expected. Or actually no, it's not worse than what I expected. It's like, it's in the middle. It's the middle ground. I'm gonna hope he's gonna burn himself by using double edge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do things like that. I don't know what he's thinking about it, like, he should have switched out Melodic because Melodic is dead at this point in the game. Because he won't get a boost, and the damage output from Melodic is really minimal. I really hope he does not have, what's it called? Dragon Tail. That would suck. Oh my god, thankfully I was using Rage Powder. Wow, and it switched in Eelektross. What a great switch, man. What a great switch. Now, what do I do? Well, Corona is basically dead. Unless, yeah, it's basically dead at this point. Oh my god. I disconnected. Oh my god. I want to end my life. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. And now this fucking happy music comes on. Man, I want to end my life. Man, I hate this Pokemon shit. First I get frozen for like 20 turns. It wasn't 20 turns, but it felt like 20 turns. And then what happens? I get disconnected for no reason. Fuck off, mate. At this, and saying this, I wanna thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a fun time, unlike me. I hope you learned something, that fucking freeze sucks. I hope I'll see you next time. Have a nice day. Goodbye.